What's up? Today I am coming at you with another dose of real-world seduction tactics. We're diving deep into the art of picking up girls in bars and clubs on your own. I'm about to drop some knowledge that'll have you leaving the bars and clubs with more numbers than a Vegas blackjack table. Get ready to master the art of solo night game and dominate the nightlife. Let's start with what to do before going out to the bar or club. Before you hit the scene, you must pay homage to your style. Your attire isn't just about clothes, it's your silent introduction to the world. Not just fashion, but a statement. Women, they're hunting for style, for a vibe that speaks volumes before a single word is uttered. Knowing how to dress is a powerful tool that you do not want to miss out on. It makes the whole art of the game easier, and all it takes is a few minutes to put on an awesome outfit. This works the other way around as well. If your outfit is bad, then the process will be harder and you will have a harder start approaching women. I used to be a fashion advisor for men. If you would like a video on how to dress in a way that turns the heads of those spicy senoritas, then tell me down below. The more I know what kind of videos you guys want to see, the better I can deliver them. The next thing to get done before going out is hygiene. Bad hygiene is like a kryptonite to your game. You could have the smoothest lines and the slickest style, but if you're not fresh and clean, you might as well be invisible to the ladies. Here's the deal. Clip those nails, groom that hair and facial fuzz, splash on some deodorant, and when it comes to your clothes, they better be fresh out of the package, my man. Nothing kills attraction quicker than a whiff of stale laundry. Next up is cologne. A great scent is a sure way to increase your attractiveness level, and it leaves a lingering impression long after you've left the room. No more than 5 sprays max. Anything more than that, and you're risking sensory overload for everyone in your vicinity. Trust me, it's a major turnoff. Now let's talk about some top-tier options. We're talking Allure Home Sport Eau Extreme, a classic choice that's sure to turn heads. Parfums de Marly Layton, sophisticated, refined, and guaranteed to leave a lasting impression. And last but not least, Spice Bomb Extreme, a bold, spicy scent that'll have the ladies lining up to get a whiff. The last thing to do before going out is pumping your energy up. Now it's time for a little pep talk in the mirror. You're not just some average Joe stepping out for the night. Nah, you're a force to be reckoned with. You've got style, you've got charm, and you've got the guts to make things happen. Here's a little trick to really kick things into high gear. Start jumping up and down. Yeah, you heard me right. Give your nervous system a wake-up call, ignite that fire within, and let that energy flow through every fiber of your being. Now that we covered what to do before going out, let's talk about entering the bar or club. You gotta make sure you're putting out the right energy. The kind that screams approachable and open for business. Ditch that phone. When you're buried in your screen, you might as well be invisible to everyone else. Keep your focus on the here and now and watch how the world opens up to you. And let's talk about that unfriendly resting face. You know the one. That default expression that screams, "Leave me alone." We're flipping the script on that, my friend. Smile like you mean it and radiate positivity. Now let's address the elephant in the room. Alcohol. Sure, you can have a few drinks to loosen you up, but let's not go overboard. You don't want to be that guy stumbling around, slurring his words, making a fool of himself. Trust me, it's a major vibe killer. If you manage to have a great time without alcohol, then that is the best approach for maximum success. Don't just go around hitting on girls. Women pick that up and will give them the impression of being needy, which is one of, if not the most unattractive traits in a man. Women will stay away from you all night if you do that. You're not just out here to score numbers. You're building connections, forging bonds, and leaving a lasting impression on everyone you meet. Women want a man who knows how to be social and have relationships not only with them, but also with other men as well. When you're the guy who's making introductions, bringing people together, you're signaling to the world that you're a leader of men. And trust me, that's a major turn-on for the ladies. Have a good time. Smile, laugh, and socialize. When women see you vibing with everyone around you, they can't help but be drawn to your magnetic energy. Let's talk about recognizing those green lights. The signals that tell you she's ready to play and looking for some action. These are your easiest targets. Now, how do you spot them? It's all in the signs, my friend. Sign number 1. She's scanning the room like she's on a mission, and her eyes, they're locked on the guys. She's not just people watching, she's scouting. Sign number 2. Take a look at how she's dressed. We're talking legs for days, skin that's smooth as silk, and heels that could puncture a man's soul. She's not hiding in the shadows. She's owning the spotlight, and she looks good doing it. Sign number 3. She's flying solo, but she's anything but lonely. She's mingling with guys she's never met, and she's not rolling deep with a squad of girlfriends because she does not want competition. When you spot those green lights, approach with confidence and charm her socks off. Because when you know how to read the signs, there's no telling where the night might take you. Let's dive into the approach. When you spot that girl who's got your heart racing, there's no time to waste. You gotta move, and you gotta move fast. The longer you wait, the harder it gets. Those doubts start creeping in, telling you all the reasons why you shouldn't make a move. Keep moving towards the girl without stopping and ignore those thoughts. The faster you approach her, the faster those thoughts stop holding you back. So the moment you lock eyes with her, you gotta commit. No hesitation, no second guessing, just pure action. You walk up to her like you own the place, because in that moment, you do. Here's the secret sauce. Assume attraction. That's right, brother, assume she's already into you with an unshakable frame. And let me tell you, when your confidence is rock solid, she will follow your frame. You set the tone, you lead the dance, and she'll be right there with you every step of the way. Alright, let's talk about the opener. We going for the simple, direct, and straight to the point. None of that cheesy pickup line nonsense. Picture this. You lock eyes with her from across the room, and you know in that moment you gotta make your move. So you stroll up to her with confidence radiating from you, and you hit her with something like this. Hey, I noticed you standing there and I just had to come over and say hi. You've got this vibe about you that's just captivating. Or, hi there, I wanted to come over to tell you how much I love your style. That outfit you're rocking, it's absolute fire. Simple, direct, and guaranteed to grab her attention without coming off as cheesy or rehearsed. Eye contact is something a lot of girls complain about. Make sure you have good eye contact, but you can't fake it. None of that practicing in front of the mirror nonsense. No sir, you gotta make eye contact a part of your everyday interactions with everyone you meet. Because authenticity is key, my friend. Women can smell a fake from a mile away, especially in a place like a bar or club, where every guy is trying to put on a show. So make it a habit. Look people in the eye when you talk to them. When eye contact becomes second nature, it'll feel natural and genuine when you're locking eyes with the ladies. Now we're talking about the silent language that speaks volumes, body language. Let me tell you, when it comes to making an impression in the bar or club scene, your body speaks louder than words. You gotta exude confidence from every pore, from the way you stand to the way you move. So let's break it down. First off, stand tall and proud like you own the joint. None of that slouching nonsense. Shoulders back, head held high. Keep your legs slightly apart, grounded like you're ready to take on the world. But hey, don't go spreading them too wide. We're aiming for confident, not arrogant. And here's a little secret. Slow it down. None of that jittery, fidgety energy. Move with purpose like you've got all the time in the world. Hands out of your pockets, brother. We want you to look open and approachable, not like you're hiding something. When in doubt, lean back like you're lounging in your kingdom. Not only does it ooze confidence, but it also has a sneaky little trick up its sleeve. When the music's pumping and the vibes are high, lean back a bit and watch how she leans in closer. Now, if you want to master the art of body language that'll have those spicy senoritas lining up to get a piece of the action, drop me a comment below. When you've got the body language of a sexy tiger, there's no telling what kind of magic you can unleash. Let's talk dancing now. If you're a bad dancer, then don't dance. Women find it unattractive if a man can't dance and can often be a total deal breaker. But fear not, because I've got a little technique that'll have you dominating the dance floor in no time. If you can nudge your head to the beat and sway from side to side, you're golden. Seriously, that's all it takes. Keep a positive look on your face, like you're having the time of your life, and let the rhythm guide you. Being able to follow the rhythm is all you need. As you're grooving to the music like that, watch how the women start gravitating towards you. They'll see that positive energy radiating from you, and they won't be able to resist joining in on the fun. But here's the key. Do not touch them on the dance floor. Let them dance around you. Trust me, brother. When you resist the urge to reach out, it only amps up their excitement even more. They will get excited by trying to make you excited and show you how sexy they are. After you are done dancing, find and approach the one who caught your eye the most and hit her with something simple like, "Hey, you've got some killer dance moves." Keep it smooth, keep it confident, and watch how she melts in your hands. Now here comes perhaps the most important part. Have fun with it. Don't go out there trying to impress her, seeking her approval, or fishing for reactions. Just focus on having a good time and you'll see how everyone starts to mirror your energy. Inside her brain, there's this little thing called the mirror neuron system. These specialized neurons are wired to mirror the actions and behavior of others. So, when you're out there having a blast, she can't help but pick up on that vibe and reflect it right back at you. What to do when you approach a group? Here's the game plan. Don't single out one of them. Befriend them all. Approach with authenticity and friendliness, and bring something of value to the table. And let me tell you, brother, your genuine enjoyment of the moment is a great, valuable offering. When you're having a blast and radiating positive energy, it triggers those mirroring neurons we talked about earlier. Suddenly, they're all having a great time too, and they can't help but want you to stick around for the ride. Also, by focusing on making everyone in the group feel good about themselves, you'll ensure there's no one there trying to block your moves. This can also lead to her girlfriends start coupling you and the girl you're interested in together. Suddenly, you've got allies in your corner who'll vouch for you and pave the way for a seamless connection. Also, always make sure you take care of the logistics. Find out if she has a boyfriend, if she is there to take care of her drunk friend, and so on. Find out if she is someone you can actually date or have fun with before you spend too much time with her. Now we delve into escalation. Let's talk about showing interest, the key to taking things to the next level without coming on too strong. Here's the game plan. Don't be afraid to make your intentions clear, but do it confidently and tactfully, away from prying eyes. You have to wait for the right moment. You don't want to go declaring your undying love in front of her entire entourage. You wait until she's showing some signs of compliance, like letting you get close and touch her. Before you escalate, you want to isolate her. When she is alone with you and does not feel like she can be judged, she will be more open to escalating. Leading her away by her hand is a good way of doing it. Give her a reason why you are isolating her. Does not have to be a very good reason, but she needs a reason so she can justify why she walked away with you without being labeled badly. It can be something like, "The music is too loud here and I want to hear you better. Let's go somewhere quieter." Also, leading her will increase her compliance and condition her to follow your lead. When you have isolated her and you are alone, start small. Whisper something in her ear like how sexy she looks, and gently put your hand on her leg. It shows interest without putting too much pressure on her. Another move? Gently stroke her back in a smooth circle, keeping it natural and effortless. Feel her relax into your touch, and watch how she responds to your subtle advances. Build it up with small steps that increase her comfort with you. And when things start heating up, don't be afraid to take it to the next level. Pull her close, put her arm around your neck, and before you know it, you're lost in the moment, sharing a kiss that sets the room on fire. Make it all feel natural, like it's just another part of the interaction. No pressure, no big deal, just two people connecting on a deeper level. But even before you isolate her, don't be afraid to touch her. Just keep it on the down low. A gentle touch on the shoulder or a brief hand on her arm as you're chatting. Just a few seconds, then pull away. If you're digging the vibe of this channel, make sure to hit that subscribe button so you never miss out on future content. Your support means the world to me, and I'm grateful for every one of you. Now, I will tell you how to get her phone number. None of that gimmicky stuff, brother. We're talking about a straightforward approach that shows respect for her boundaries and sets the stage for future connections. These gimmicky ways to get her number without her giving it to you on purpose are blocking the opportunity to get compliance from her. By actually giving you the number, she is agreeing that you two should message each other and meet up. Before you ask for her phone number, frame a meetup. Plant the seed for a future date. Now, if she's not quite ready to hand over her digits, don't sweat it. Instead, ask for her Instagram. It's a more casual way to stay connected, and it allows you to vibe with her at a later time. If the chemistry between you and her is sizzling hot and you've been getting touchy-feely, you can invite her back to your place. But here's the key. You gotta do it with finesse and respect. Don't just come out and say, "Let's go back to my place to bang." That's a surefire way to kill the mood and make her feel uncomfortable. Instead, give her a reason to leave with you, something that adds a layer of emotional security. Offer to show her something cool at your place, like your music collection or your art. It's a subtle way of inviting her back without putting any pressure on her. She knows what you're really asking for, but by giving her a reason to leave with you, you're showing that you respect her and care about her emotional well-being. Lastly, let's talk about the hired guns. There are two main types you'll encounter: bartenders and waitresses. Waitresses are the girls who handle tasks like serving shots and bottle service. They're often more visible on the floor, mingling with the crowd and keeping the party going. A bottle waitress is the easiest to flirt with. They have a job requirement to be flirty and charming with customers. However, you're looking to shift that dynamic and create a genuine connection rather than just let her play into the salesperson mode. Instead of encouraging her to continue with the typical sales pitch flirtatious behavior, focus on getting to know her as a person. Engage her in conversation about her passions and experiences outside of work. By showing genuine interest in her as an individual, you can help break down the barriers of the salesperson persona and allow her to be herself. Create an environment at the table where she feels comfortable opening up and being authentic. Encourage her to relax and enjoy the interaction without feeling the need to constantly perform for the sake of her job. Using the push-pull technique is effective here. Mix in sincere compliments and playful teasing to keep the conversation light and engaging. If you want to learn more about the push-pull technique, check out my video called How to Make Any Girl Chase You. When the time feels right, ask for her number and suggest a date in a different setting away from the club environment so she does not feel at work on the date. Bartenders are often a bit older and more experienced, and they've got a tougher job to handle. They're responsible for keeping the drinks flowing and the crowd happy, so they might not have as much time to flirt. If you want to make a connection with a bartender, it's crucial to be strategic and respectful of their time. Don't make her job harder by monopolizing her time when she's swamped with customers. Instead, swing by when she's not as busy so you can have a more relaxed conversation. When you're interacting with her, focus on sparking attraction and making a memorable impression. But here's the twist. Walk away when the attraction is at its peak. Leaving her wanting more can be incredibly powerful. For the rest of the night, keep things casual. Smile at her from a distance when your eyes meet, but don't force the interaction. Let it happen naturally. And here's a pro tip. Let her see you having a good time with other girls. This demonstrates pre-selection and can make you more attractive in her eyes. When the night is winding down, close by asking for her number, or if it's the end of a calm night, suggest continuing the conversation outside of the bar. Thanks for hanging out with me today. I appreciate your time. If you want more content, make sure to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you never miss out. Until next time, take care and bye for now.